Hi everybody, Sandy Vegas, Sandy B. Stitcher. I am here today with a cross stitch video. It's going to be really short and I'm not showing a bunch of cross stitch, but I do have winners for those charts that I showed, and I have a few more charts to give away. And it is March 27th, which is a Friday. And it's late in the day, it's after 6, and I have been so busy, and I thought, well, I'm going to try to do this video right now before I go make myself a sandwich for supper. I got my kitchen finished to a point. All the work is done. The handyman replaced the cabinets. We turned this into a real project. He replaced the cabinets. He replaced the countertop. He put beadboard up on the walls behind the cabinets and around the sliding glass door. He painted that beadboard. He painted the ceiling. He painted the two opposite walls. I'm trying to think what else got done up there. It was a process, and it got all completed, but I'm still putting things away. I'm still decluttering. I'm still going through things. I'm doing as much as I can each day, and I am making a lot of progress, but I'm taking it slow because, well, you guys know. I don't have to reiterate that again. I have my issues. And I'm still going to see Bob, and just trying to take care of the house and the property. And also what happened is that I think I had said in the last video that my oven on my stove had quit. So I had bought a new stove and had that delivered. And the more I kept thinking about it, I thought, you know what? I hate my refrigerator. At the time that I bought that refrigerator, the one that I had was dead, and I needed to get one right away. And I wanted a side-by-side, but I couldn't. They're too tall because there was a cabinet above it. This is going to end up into a big story, but hopefully you like stories. So at that time, I thought, well, okay, if I can't get a side-by-side, I'd like one with the freezer on the bottom so that the refrigerator would be easy to reach in and out of. And at that time, I wasn't having all these arm problems. And unfortunately, where I was shopping, they didn't have any with the freezer on the bottom. So I had to buy a regular one with the refrigerator on the top. The freezer on the top. I'll get it right. The freezer on the top and the refrigerator on the bottom. And consequently, what was happening now that I have all the problems with my arms is I would have to bend forward, which isn't good for my back, and then kind of lean into the refrigerator to try to get something out of there, and I was having a heck of a time. So I thought, you know what? I'm changing everything else. I am getting a new refrigerator. So I went to Lowe's, where I've gotten all my appliances now for the past few years, and I picked out a refrigerator. And my daughter went with me, and we had one all picked out and went up there to get it. And lo and behold, they didn't have that one anywhere. So we had to go back, and the guy went back there with us, and he helped us pick out one that was $200 cheaper, but it didn't have quite as many pullouts as in the freezer and the refrigerator as the other one did. So, but we went ahead and we got it. I'm happy with it. So I ended up getting a new refrigerator too. So it has been a trip, I'll tell you. And I took a few things upstairs from down over here today that I've had over here, trying to, figure out where I'm fitting things into the cupboards. And we, we moved, my granddaughter and we kind of changed the way things were up there before. And we took one whole wall and we put all of the stands that we have. I have a pie safe up there, and she had some um, shelving units, and I don't know, the pantry closet and something else. I don't know. But it was stuff that she uses for her painting. And so we put that all along one wall, moved the table over towards the counter that's on the kitchen side. And all I can, and the walls, we painted them. It's called Lavender Cloud. And it is, um, I think it's Behr, Behr. Yeah, it was from Home Depot because my handyman buys everything from Home Depot. So we picked the paint, got the paint chips. It is the most beautiful dark lavender. And when you walk into my kitchen with that shelving that used to be right in the middle between the dining room and the kitchen gone, and that's just open now, and it's so open, and it's so bright in there with that lavender purpley color. And oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I am so glad that I did it. There were some times when it was going on that I was questioning my sanity, as to why did I get this started. But I'm happy with it now, and we have found places for just about everything. A few more, some big items. I had to take a food processor up there, today, and I have put that on the counter, and I got to find a place for that. And my blender, carted that up there today. But I think we have just about everything up there. The only things I have down here still in a box are things that were on those shelves that were taken down. And I have to go through that and figure out, what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of, where I'm going to put it, that yet. But other than that, I mean, I'm coming along pretty good. I've been going through tons of other things in the house. Little by little, I am making a lot of progress. And when I started it at the very beginning, back right after Christmas, was when I decided I was going to do the decluttering. And I said I was giving myself the whole year of 2026. Well, we're getting towards the end of March, and the amount of progress that I have made is actually pretty amazing. I do have stuff sitting out different places. I mean, my desk is a mess, and but I'm getting there little by little, and I still have more than a half year to go. So, um, I think I think it's working out, and I'm happy, and I'm taking a lot of stuff to Goodwill, and I'm getting ready to load up my car again with some stuff and take it and drop it off. And that means that there'll be some things that other people might be able to use and that I wasn't using. So, all right, now, first thing, I looked at my last video. Well, not, I didn't look at the video. I pulled it up to look at the comments. I hadn't gotten notification of any of those comments, but I have been going through, I've been decluttering my phone, and I may have shut a lot of comments, or not comments off, but notifications off. And so that may be why I didn't get those. But I did want to say that to anybody that was writing to me about duloxetine or Cymbalta, and especially Michelle, I saw that you just put a message out there. I guess it was in the last day or two. I wanted to let you know that I went off of it taking the evening dosage, no problems whatsoever. I am only taking it in the morning now, and it helped with some of the fatigue. I didn't get a nap today. I went to the grocery store and picked up a couple of things, and I had to run to the bank. So I didn't get a nap today, but I'm doing okay. And I really think that along with the other autoimmune stuff I have going on, I think I have fibromyalgia. It's been suggested to me a couple of times by doctors, and I know I have osteoarthritis. My fingers and my thumbs and my shoulders and stuff. And I think I probably have arthritis in my back too, as well as the degenerative disc disease. And I can't take anti-inflammatories because of the stomach and intestinal problems I had after COVID. So I take arthritis drink Tylenol every morning, one. And if I'm really hurting later on in the day, I will take another one. Um, but I'm hanging in there. I'm doing okay. Um, I haven't gotten back to stitching yet, and we're going to see how it has is for my fingers when I go to start stitching. I may have to take a Tylenol before I sit down to stitch. We'll see. And just those one of those things we're going to play it by ear. So I just wanted to let Michelle and anybody else know that I'm doing okay as far as the Cymbalta, and I have doctor's appointments coming up in April with both my family practice doctor and with my rheumatologist. So we'll see what they say, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, next on the list. Oh, and I wanted to say thank you to everybody who has commented on any of my videos. I really appreciate the comments. I appreciate likes. Um, and anybody that's new, that's coming to watch my videos, I'm glad you're here. Um, and I hope that when I get back to stitching here, which should be soon, because I'm at the point where I'm slowing down now on the decluttering and doing less of that and getting back to more of the things that I was doing before. An example of that, stitching. And since I've gotten this far with the decluttering, I think that I can take a break. I'm not going to take a break from it. I'm just going to slow down from it and not make that the thing that I'm doing every time I stand up. Okay, then I would like to do the giveaways. And I had shown Christmas patches. I am I'm kind of sitting cockeyed because I have a window in front of me and I've kind of curved myself over to the side because there was a lot of sun coming in that window just a few minutes ago. It's cold as, oh, it was like 70 yesterday, and then today it was like the high was supposed to be like 38 or 39. I don't know exactly what the temperature is out there, but it's not good. So that sunshine was kind of welcome, but not right in my eyes. Okay, Christmas patches. This is going to, and I'm going to try to get this right, Barb Wirt Smith 113, BARBWURTSMITH 113. You are getting the Christmas patches, and I will tell you what to do here in just a second. Okay, the other thing I had was this kit, and this kit was called, let me find the name of it here, The Lord Bless Thee. And this is going to Roxanne Green 5722. Roxanne Green 5722. Okay, now what I need for you to do to claim these is to send me an email. And I had an email that I was using just for cross stitch, but I still have it, but nothing really comes into it, so I don't keep it up. Um, but I think it's still out there. But I think what I'll do is I'll have you send it to my regular email, and I have tons of stuff in that email right now because I'm getting a lot of decluttering emails, and also I signed up for this other. It was a book, Uncluttered Faith, and I have a lot of emails in there from that. But I'm going to be sure to watch for your emails coming in. Okay, here is my email. It's B as in boy, A as in apple, K as in kite, 49, dot, S as in Sam, B as in boy, at gmail.com. And if I tell you what that stands for, it'll make it easier to put it down. It's the first three letters of my last name, BAK. 49 is the year I was born. And then the dot to separate from my initials, SB, at gmail.com. So hopefully you got that okay. If you didn't, just leave me a comment on this, and I will make sure to put it in the video so that you'll see it. Okay, now, next. Trying to move right along. I got something out from my stitching that I haven't worked on in a while, and I don't know when was the last time that I showed it to you, but I thought I'd get it out so at least I could show you some cross stitch. And what this is Thomas Kinkade, and it's called Stepping Stone Cottage. It's number 50924. And I love Thomas Kinkade's paintings. In fact, I have a book that has a whole bunch of pictures of his paintings. And I got this. At the time when I got this, I was being careful with money. And it was kind of I didn't know whether I should spend this amount of money, but I did. And here's where I am on it. And again, I'm sorry, my arms are just a mess. But there's what I have done on it so far. And it's going to be beautiful. I just have to, it's another case of getting my butt busy and sit down and stitch. So there's that. And let's see. I have a couple of more things that I went upstairs to get to give away because I have all these things up there, and I'm not getting to them. So I have one up there that I really want to start. And I have a couple of them that are already kitted up, and I think I'm going to start those over the next few weeks or few months. But these other ones, I know now that I am not going to get these going. So I am going to share them so that somebody else can. Now this one, it came out of a magazine. And at the time, if any of you watch Michelle Bendy, she was giving away some charts, and I had asked for if she had anything with, in fact, she has a note on here. She says, Sandy, I couldn't find any more bridges, but I hope you enjoy this one. Michelle G. This is, it's like a country lane with something over it, an overhead thing, but it may not be a bridge. It says that it's Roseman Bridge, so I don't know. But I'm going to put that up there close so that you can see it. I loved it, but I never had time to start it. And because I love bridges, especially covered bridges. And so this is going to be a giveaway to anybody who is interested in it. And I'm going to stick this, I'm going to take the moment to stick this back in this sheet protector that I have it in. And I am going to put a sticky note on here. And I'm going to put the number 1 on this one so that you don't have to write anything out. If you are interested in this one, glare, if you're interested in Roseman Bridge, just put the number 1 in your comment. I put a 1 on there, if you can see that. Okay, now the next one that I have, these are beautiful. I really wanted to work on some of these because I love flowers. And when I first came back to cross stitch, I went crazy with stitching flowers. And I don't know if you can get these, see these. I know there's a glare in there, and I'm trying to move it around so that you, but it's a booklet, so there's those. And then there's these. Aren't those beautiful? So pretty. So, and it's a booklet. They've got the alphabet in here. It's nice big charts so that you can read them easily. Usually what I do when I have something like this is I will copy the chart on paper and then mark it off on the paper, and or try to put it into Pattern Keeper, scan it and try to put it into Pattern Keeper. So this Country Bouquets is going to be number 2. And I have the number 2 on there. So if you're interested in this one, just in your comment, just put them, you'd like to stitch number 2. And now this one, I did some of these. This is the Outhouse collection. And if you have been watching me for a long time, you saw the ones that I stitched. They are still sitting, not fully finished. I swear I'm going to get that container out and start finishing some of that stuff. I did, let's see if I remember right. I did this one that says Occupied, and I loved stitching these. These were easy. This is Stony Creek. And if you stitch Stony Creek, you know Stony Creek are easy stitches. And let's see what else. I did Ma and Pa. See Ma and Pa. And I did Fits All Sizes. And I think that's all that I did. I thought about doing the Christmas one, but something tells me I did this one with the birdhouse too, but I'm not sure. I'd have to go and look and see what I've got up there. So I'll have to dig those out. But anyways, if you are interested in Stony Creek's The Outhouse collection, this is going to be number 3. So I'm going to put 3 on this one. And if you are interested, this one here, the bouquets were by Therese Beasley. And Roseman Bridge, actually there was other stuff here with this. Let's see if I can see. This was in Cross Stitch and Country Crafts, July and August of 1995. And it talks about the artist, but I don't know. And this is a color chart. I'm just going to flash it real quick. It's a color chart, so if you don't like color charts, you might not want that. But it has other pictures here of other bridges. Not charts, but just some different bridges. Because these are the bridges in Madison County. And on the very back of this, there's a couple of Christmas ornaments that it doesn't tell you what colors to use, but you could pick your own. And I'm going to stick this back in here and get this, whoops, took one off here. Get this wrapped up. I'm going to plan on coming back again, and I know I said I was going to be back last weekend, and I know I wasn't. It was wrapping up that kitchen, and I was exhausted. So I will be back. We'll give away those charts. Let's say my calendar still says February. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Let's say I will be back. Easter is what, the 5th? Let's say I will be back midweek after Easter. And because we're almost to April, I can't believe it. We're almost to April and almost to Easter. But I'll be back then, around then. And so get your requests in by midweek, at the first week, say the first Wednesday after Easter. And I'll be back about that time and pull some winners. And I'll have some more things to give away. And we'll just keep doing it until I get a lot of my stuff decluttered up there. So, and I have some other things that I can declutter too, but I'm trying to decide about postage and stuff for some of it because it's bigger items that I don't need and really can't justify keeping them up there. And so we'll see what happens. We'll see if there's interest in those. Because I'll give them away, but if they're a larger item, I might ask you to pay postage for them. And for examples, I have a whole slew of those metal rings that everybody was putting the yarn on the little cards and then putting the cards on. I tried that and I didn't care for having my yarn like that because I keep my yarn in little baggies in boxes. And so I've got a whole bunch of those that have never ever been opened. I have opened ones and then I have a bunch that haven't been opened. So I have a bunch of those I could get rid of, and I have some stands that they don't work for me. It just, I'd rather hold it in a Q-snap in my hand or in a oh my goodness, hoop. I'll get the words out sooner or later. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to quit rambling here. So as I said, the Wednesday after Easter, I'll plan on being back here. If I'm not here that Wednesday, then as soon as possible after that Wednesday. But I'm going to try to count on that. I don't think I have anything on my calendar then. Let me look really quick. See what is my doctor's appointment. Nope, I don't. My doctor's appointments are later in the month. So, everybody take care. Enjoy your Easter, and if you're a believer, if you're a Christian, enjoy your Easter. And if not, just enjoy your Sunday that week. Um, Love and hugs to everybody. Uh, I guess that's it. So take care, and I will see you the next time. Bye bye.